Hey nerds, welcome back to a brand new episode here on the Feed the Beast world, episode 11 I think, the big 1-1, last time it was the big 1-0. I haven't really made much progress on the world as a whole this time, at least not as much as I made last time. I have been on the world a lot. I had to AFK for days while this has been smelting down all my ores. This is what we did last episode in case you missed it. It's the automatic smelting, so things come in from the quarry, they go straight in here and get turned straight into ingots. If we have a look in here, we can see we've got 7,000 iron ingots, we've got 3,000 copper ingots, 2,000 tin ingots. We're not going to be struggling for ingots anytime soon. No new... Oh yeah, we've got the pattern for the inverted white lamp. That's been added to this, but I think that's the only new recipe really. There's a few other ones. Like a redstone torch or something like that, and some sticks. But other than that, not much has been added. And that's it for the changes down here. Before I started recording, I literally just died over there. I drowned, and I lost my pickaxe. So I'm gonna have to go in here and enchant a new one. This thing here is an XP shower. As you can see, it drains it of XP, and I just stand underneath it like this, and it will fill me up with XP. If I was to stand on the grid, you can see it goes down again, so I don't want to do that. I'm going to let this get up to 30, and then I will enchant a pickaxe, because I lost it when I died. There we go, episode 30. There we go, level 30. Now that took a while, and it's only going to be a temporary solution because there is a bee called the Edenic bee, and that produces XP a lot faster than that, and you can just make loads of them. So that's what we're going to do in the future. Not yet though, but we will be doing that. Oh come on, Unbreaking 3. That is awful. Oh well, we can't do anything about that. I'm going to enchant this diamond shovel as well because this one's almost out. Oh, I didn't realise that wasn't enchanted. But we'll enchant this one anyway. There we go. Now there is one last thing I need to show you. Oh wow, look at that. That's a good pick. Good shovel. There is one last thing I need to show you before we can get into what we're going to be... Oh, I lost my hang glider as well. Oh man, that's devastating. I'm going to build myself a new one. There's one last thing I got to show you just before we get into this episode. But what I'm going to have is see these open bits here? These aren't going to be left open, obviously. These are going to be rooms where the stuff gets done. So when I say I've got like a bee floor, all this room would be full of like bee production stuff. And then underneath the floor there'd be like cablings everywhere, and it'd be like a proper laboratory where I could become like a mad scientist. And I think that would be really cool. Like obviously it's cobblestone at the moment, it wouldn't stay cobblestone, and I'm not a fan of the lighting that I've got going at the moment. We need to work on that. Maybe if I put it in the floor it would look better, or in the wall. Maybe not on the roof. I don't know. It might be the cobblestone that's changing my mind about that. I'm not sure if the corners at the moment I've got them rounded, but I'm not sure if I like that. I guess it looks alright, but I wonder if it would look better if it was just square. But yeah, the middle bit here as well, by the way, I just quickly mentioned this. I'm going to leave this, I'm going to destroy this bridge thing here. This is just so I could figure out where the center is, and I'd leave this open on maybe like 1 or 2 floors, and then I'd close it off, so it'd be like a balcony area, and you could look down at the other floors. And if there was more than me here, you'd see all the other workers running around. We'll have to... I probably won't be compatible, but I wonder if I can... tripping over my words. I wonder if there's like an NPC mod. Or we just use villagers, I guess. Yeah, villagers would work as well. We could just flood the place with villagers. Have them... all the white coat villagers, we could just breed them. And have them flood the place. And they could be my minions. And it'd be awesome. We could get some name tags. I don't think there is name tags in this version of Minecraft. But this is where, as like I've said, it's a very work in progress at the moment. I'm still just outlining what I want to do with cobblestone, so we haven't even thought that much into it. But this is what I want to do. I want to have like multiple floors. I need a better way of getting in, because like I said before, I drowned before, lost my pickaxe. So I don't know where that's gone, but... And my hang glider as well. So I need to figure out, I might use the those elevators that I've got for my existing base. I might just break a few of them off and stick them in the corner. and today we are going to be giving the bees some much needed love and attention. I've kept you updated a little bit on what I've been doing with them. I've been trying to get to I think it's the refined bee, so we can make some steam production and use that for our power supply so we can get away from lava. Well, I have succeeded. We have got some refined, I'm going to sleep. We've got some refined bees. I think I've got 3 at the moment. But it's not, they're not there yet. First of all, there's something else I learned this week about bees. You can see where it says there, underneath Tolerant Princess, it says pristine stock. Underneath this one, it says pristine stock. This one here is pristine as well. Ugh. There, an ignoble stock. So, you remember a few weeks back, and actually it happened to me today, you can see here, I was complaining about my princesses going missing. Well, it turns out that since I last played, and this version of the bee mod, this thing has been added, the ignoble thing. And as what it does, what ignoble means is that each time a queen dies, so when this little bar here gets to 0, it has a very small chance of despawning completely. So that's what's been happening. But if you have a pristine princess like this one here, that will never happen. So what I need to do is I need to find a way of converting all my ignoble stock to pristine stock. But on with what we do today. We need to prepare these bees for power production. And the way we do that is using a few of these machines up here and these serums you see here. Now we need to make a few machines today, gene pool being the most important. We need a gene pool, we need, let's find it, a purifier, an inoculator, and an isolator, and a synthesizer as well. Now, those 5 machines are important to us. I actually should write these down on a sign. There we go. I'm pretty sure I spelled all of these things wrong. Especially this one. I just realised it says purifier. Purifier. What was I trying to spell? Purifier. Purifier. Oh, I spelled it right. Oh, I didn't realise. It looks really wrong. Synthesizer, I'm pretty sure is wrong. However, these are the 5 machines we need, and we need to get crafting them now. So I'm going to run to our crafting window here and start making them. Hopefully they're not too complicated. Let's have a look. Gene pool. That's not too bad. We need a genetic machine for this. We need... Oh, I remember these now. I remember the basic circuitry boards. Okay, well, this is going to take me a while, so I'm going to get crafting, and I'll see you when I'm done. Okay, so we've got machine number 1, and arguably the most important. We've got this one built. I'm going to power it up to here. That should be... Yep. I'm going to grab a bunch of my... Well, actually, we don't really have any... we got loads of cultivated drones. We don't need these. I think we've got some in the backups. Yes, we do. I'm going to stick a bunch of these in here because we need a thing called DNA, or liquid DNA, I should say. And what's going to happen is it's going to break it down. You can see it here. And it's going to give us a little bit of liquid DNA. 50 megabytes. 50, what would that be? Milli buckets, I think it is. I'm actually going to leave that run while I craft the rest of them. Just going to quickly set this up so that it drains automatically. Extract it. There we go. So I'm going to let that run. And actually, we might need a few more bees than that. Do we have any commons? We got a few commons. We got a bunch of cultivateds. That should be good enough. Oh, no, not the refined one. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to let that run while I craft the other 4 machines. We still need the inoculator, the synthesizer, isolator, and the purifier. Okay, we just finished crafting. We've got the 4 machines here. We've got the purifier, the synthesizer, the inoculator, and the isolator. These all got really cool names. They sound really complicated, but they're not. We've also got ourselves 2 empty serums, and that's all I can actually afford to make at this time. And the reason for that is because they need a thing called a royal jelly to make. And there's only 1 bee that makes royal jellies, and I have not managed to breed him just yet, but I'm close. I'm close. Where is he? Okay. Maybe I'm not as close as I thought I was. What are these? We got noble, imperial, noble. It's the imperial bee that makes the jelly. But we are having a bit of trouble breeding him at the moment. There's some noble imperials. We'll breed them together. Keep our fingers crossed that comes up with something. So our bee machine here, our DNA, as you can see, all those bees have not produced much at all, really. I thought they'd produce a bit more than that. That's okay though. We can use our isolator there. That's the first step, and the synthesizer next. Okay, so hopefully this bee should be purified now. Where is it? This one here. I'm gonna throw a bunch more bees in there because we are out of bee DNA. One of the downsides of these machines is they use so much power. I can't keep up with the amount of power these things are using. What am I doing? I need to come over to my inoculator. Here we go. So, as a demonstration of what these things can do, we've got ourselves an industrious drone here with a shortened life, and this should give it a shorter life. Okay, so we're going to start the inoculation process. I can't actually tell if it's doing anything. Did I do that right? I don't think it's not doing anything. What did I do wrong? Maybe I didn't do it wrong. Okay, there we have it. We now have an industrious drone with a shorter life. It's no longer shortened. For each bee, it takes 2 charges. One to do if I quickly open up this, you can see we've got an active and an inactive. The first charge only changes the active, and then the second charge changes the inactive. That was just like a short example of what this can do. I need to do a lot more work, and we need to... How did this breeding session go? Oh, it went really well. Okay, we're going to mix those 2 together. And we got another royal jelly. We can make another 2 things. This is good. Okay, well, I isolated a few more traits from this bee. Unfortunately, we didn't get the refined thing again. We got humid non-tolerance serum, and we got default territory serum. I'm not sure what default territory does. I guess that's the area it affects. Maybe, I don't know. I think the humidity, because each bee has a, see there, you got T, normal non, and H, normal non. I think that's what that does. Turns everything into a humid non, or something like that, I don't know. But we're well on our way to making this the Imperial Queen. We can then start farming royal jelly. And as soon as we get enough to start properly isolating stuff, breeding will become 10 times easier. So, yeah. I can take these signs down now. We're done with these. I hope you enjoyed the episode. It's been a bit of a slow one, but something we had to do. Hopefully next episode we might be able to start designing some stuff in there. I don't know, looking at a few blocks. I might set up a few... when you're designing a house, you get tile samples. I might start doing that. Put down some wall samples and let you guys choose or something like that. I don't know. I hope you enjoyed the episode anyway. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.